I think we're all set. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our book club. It was Black Friday. I hope you all are home and safe, or if not, I hope you're doing some pretty good shopping because, god damn, is it hectic of a day today,
I saw a lady get run over by a cart today.
Oh no.
I'm joking.
Ouch.
That didn't happen.
Okay.
Just take a roll of pennies, just in case any fistfights start.
Jesus fucking Christ, guys.
Shiny penny.
That didn't happen today, anyway. Apparently that happened before I worked at the store location, though.
Apparently this is Friday night fight night.
Like every Black Friday. Putting the black in Black Friday.
Friday night fight night.
Can't spell Black and Blue without Black Friday.
You got a black eye from it. Happy Black Friday.
Happy Black Eye Friday.
But seriously, I hate when Black Fridays get violent. Luckily, was not the case where I am, but I can't speak for everywhere else. I hope all of you are doing okay.
I've seen Black Fridays being stressful for people, but not violent.
I have seen people throw hands in the electronics section of Walmart before. They broke 2 TVs.
Yeah, I could do that.
Good thing they were on sale. Oh, that'll lessen their bill.
The funny thing is, I worked today there, and I saw a monitor. You know how much it fucking costs?
How much?
How much?
$249.
Depending on the monitor, that's not bad.
Jesus
That's
Christ!
a lot of bones.
See, I've got a TV that can double as a monitor, so...
I
Yeah.
have 2 monitors. I'm fine with what I got.
Anyway, let's get off one of our famous tangents. And
This is season 3,
why
episode
not
35.
delay it more?
This is gonna be a nuts day. So I hope you all are ready. This will be episode 36, but we've had to put last week off again. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm glad to be back, and I hope you all are doing well.
yeah, it's fine. Real life happens. I understand that.
But anyways,
Yeah.
let's get past all that shit. Let's talk about this week. This week, it's of course your usual 2 hosts, Okami Games and Tune On Radio.
Hi.
Hi. I think we've spent all our energy.
Exasperated. Hi.
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 Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. All right. Well, anyways, it's not just 2 of us. You left under. There's 3 others. This time we formed an evil league. Ooh, very scary. First of all, we have Anon Kobold. Never saying that voice again. Next up, we got FlameBlood.
Hey guys, what's up?
And finally, we got Veritasu. And before you ask, yes, we saved you 1 donut from Black Friday. All the customers came in, unfortunately stole them. I'm very sorry.
But it's stale.
Joke's on you, my managers gave me some cookies.
Fuck
Ooh.
you! You don't have to fucking flex on us, man. Goddamn. You know what? Before I get more jealous, we got some games, and we got all the players this time. And give me the rundown. What's our order today?
You better run. My game's up first.
Oh no!
FlameBlood second. Third is Soon. 4th is Veritasu. And we'll be closing out with Anon's game. So, I have a video game for you.
Oh no!
I don't like the sound of
I
that.
didn't expect this.
I have a target.
I did.
I
hate it.
also have a target. It's the 2nd time in recent memory that I'm targeting Anon with my game pick. Although this time, so last time I gave out something that was very deliberately bad. Well, last time I targeted him anyway, because that was when I gave out Bokosuka Wars.
Oh no.
This time it's
Familiar.
This time it's something a little bit nicer. Still a RTS, still a real-time strategy game, but I think people will get a little bit more enjoyment out of this one. This is for Sega Saturn, the Horde.
Oh, I think I've heard of that
The
before.
Horde.
Didn't the
Ah.
nerd
Comment
cover
on
that?
the more enjoyment out of this one. Debatable.
I think I was told that yeah, AVGN covered it briefly, not like a full-on video of it. I think it was part of his 3DO video, I want to say.
What did you say this was for?
This is a Saturn game, Sega Saturn.
Okay.
Funny thing,
There's
every
the
time
Saturn. Okay.
every time I think of the Sega Saturn, I think of one of the remixes of a song from Sonic R.
Also, just a heads up, one of the things on the track screen is going to be an advertisement, so it didn't DMCA claim me, but if you are concerned about that, just be aware of it. It is skippable.
An advertisement for what exactly?
Crystal Dynamics games. Because Crystal Dynamics put out a number of games in this era. I think I have one of their games, which is Blazing Dragons.
Do they even exist anymore?
Good question. I couldn't tell you.
Boy, good thing I'm not streaming. Oh yeah, my
Silicon
plans of
Knights.
those the plans of my Metroid Prime streams got debunked because of work.
Yeah, so a bit of quick history of how this game fell into my lap. This was a game I had to play in Kuso recently, so that's how I found out about it, which tells you at the very least it's not going to be completely stellar, but I think there's some enjoyment to still be had out of this.
Surely a seal of quality.
Yeah. There is also going to be some FMV that you'll be able to enjoy.
I love cheesy FMVs.
The Horde.
Right. I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
I'm ready when you are.
Let me
I
get
think
my
I'm
setup
ready.
set up.
Right. Oh yeah, and another fun fact about this game. This is Toys for Bob. Which you may better
That's
know
cool.
nowadays for both the Crash Insane trilogy and the Spyro Reignited trilogy.
But
I
are those
enjoyed
bad
those.
omens in and of itself?
All right. Does anybody object to me counting down now? Or are we good?
I
I'm
think we're
good.
good, but I'm gonna keep an eye on Anon's levels because I just freshly put on the nested scene, but we might have to change a few things here and there. But I
Okay.
wouldn't worry about it too much. So
Well,
count us down, Nick.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Horde.
A bit fast for a countdown.
War the Horde! Oh wait, damn it.
Yeah, The Horde by Toys for Bob. This is some interesting crunch.
I mean, it's a step up from Sega CD being on the Saturn, but it doesn't mean it's quite there yet.
That's some, Christmassy lettering.
No options, Tune. I'm sorry.
No! Ruined. 0 out of 10. I hate it. Worst game ever.
When comes the day that he puts a game at the bottom of his list just for the fact that it didn't have options?
Just wait, it might be this one.
No options? What is this?
What is this? No options? Bottom of the barrel. Get out of here.
One of you almost
Oh,
sounded
I'm
like
trying to
Eggman
listen
from
to
Adventure
this.
2 just now.
What?
It's to make the most hardened
Who are you saying
warriors
what,
he
dude?
has-
You, Flame, what'd you say?
I said one of you almost sounded like Eggman from Adventure 2.
That might be me.
On hearing
This is like a typical D&D
the
party.
ambassador, who's had too much wine to drink, springs forth.
I wish.
Onto the table to defend the honor of his betrothed. Squarely in the middle of a kidney pie. Your Majesty slips, tossing his dagger to
Yeah, so it will be a little bit before we get into gameplay, unless you want to skip the FMV. But why would you want to skip the FMV?
I
Use
don't
the
know
old-
what I'm doing.
Use the old Heimlich maneuver.
You dare attack the king?
No!
For this, I will see you
Yeah,
Ew.
that was my supper.
Nonsense! The lad saved my life! What is your name, boy?
Chauncey, sir! My lord! Your Highness, sir!
And where do you hail from?
Well, I have no home, sire. I was raised by a kind herd of wild cows.
Cows?
Cows, yeah.
Chauncey?
Well, from this day forward, you are Sir Chauncey.
Accidentally slices his head off.
So once we do get into actual gameplay, there is going to be a little bit of information dumped to kind of give you an idea of what you're trying to do and how to complete that objective. Because being an RTS means it isn't going to be the easiest thing to pick up on.
I think I messed up. Time to reset.
So yeah, the basic plot is, we saved the king from choking to death, so he granted us some land that we gotta defend from the Horde.
I love that Iris out.
Go ahead and launch.
Well, this may not have any options.
So I
like the clicking sound.
I think I dug up my crops, so...
I mean, that is something, so... One of your ways of getting money, and I'll go over this again when the rest of us actually get into gameplay, is by planting trees, and then when they're grown, you harvest them back up, and you'll get a net profit of money.
Okay. I thought I saw some, actual crops next to the buildings, though.
Alright, so, well, I am about to load into a village here, so I can start going over the basics here. So there's two major phases you have. You've got your build phase. If you hit I believe it's the C button, you can cycle between your different things. The one with the monster on it is one that you do not want to pick right away, because what that one does is that will summon the Horde immediately, and you don't want that just yet. You want to build some stuff up. So what you probably want to do on your first turn is spend all of your money planting trees. All 25 gold that you got.
Guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna be real with you.
What controls do what?
C button will cycle through your inventory, so you can plant traps or plant trees. Trees is what I suggest. B button will place down whatever object you have selected. If you hold... Oh. Okay, I don't know which button that is, but that is... There's a load button, because you can save the game, and load at any point. Can I get out of this menu? Okay, yeah.
Ooh, boy, she crunchy.
Guys, I have to pull out ye old, that was a Genesis controller, because playing this on an Xbox controller is not doing me any favors.
Alright, so I
Tell me about it.
So I have summoned the Horde now, which means I need to try to defend. Ow.
Okay, so I've planted my trees. Now I do what? Just wait?
Now, you can summon the Horde if you are out of money and you're done, because it's basically your prep phase. Save 20 crowns for taxes at winter's end. So, after each year, you will have to pay taxes. So, you have to make sure you have enough money. It is 20 crowns, which is your currency for after the first 4 waves, basically.
Oh no, I beefed it.
Okay, I lost crops.
I'm trying to remember. There is a button combination to allow you to bring up the map, and okay, so if you hold C and press up, that brings up the full map. Holding C and press down, you go back to the normal view. I knew there was a button for it, I just had to remember what exactly it was.
So, question, how come I want to plant trees?
Because when they grow...
Money?
When they grow, when you dig them up... So they cost 1 coin to plant. When they're grown and you dig them up, they give you 5 coins. Or 5 crowns.
Okay.
So you get a net gain of money. Another way of making money is by placing cows. They cost 100 crowns each, and you just place them and keep them defended, and they'll just keep getting crowns for you. So that is another method, but of course, cows are very expensive, so you're getting...
So once the tree is grown, how do I harvest it?
You go to the shovel in your inventory.
How do we know it's fully grown?
As long as it's past the seed phase, I've noticed that, at that point, you're able to harvest it for 5 coins. So as long as it's not a seedling, you can harvest it.
Alright.
So I have to do another.
When should I be worried about having to protect or defend?
Probably during
You'll
the
know.
second year. Have you summoned the Horde at all? Have you fought back some enemies?
Don't know how to do that.
There should be a monster as one of the things that are in your inventory. If you selecting that will allow you to summon them, and that will you'll have to defend your village. Yeah, cows are a good long-term investment. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna hang on to the money that I've got for right now. Just summon the Horde again. There are also 3 criteria for game over. Either you lose all your health when defending the Horde, you lose all of your villagers, so you have a population of 0, or you reach the end of a year and you don't have enough money to pay your taxes. If any of these happen, then that is game over for you.
Alright, I planted all trees.
Alright.
Oh, 5 Hordelings
Nope.
approach. How do I defend?
Okay.
You have a sword that you can attack them with.
So just
Just-
basically just keep doing trees until
Trees
I have
until
enough for cows.
Trees until you have enough for cows, and even then, trees aren't too bad just because of how many you can place when you have a lot of money.
Okay, when would you
but-
say is a good time to start setting traps?
If you feel like you're starting, I mean, if you feel like you're starting to struggle with the Horde, probably then. But I think for your first year, you can just get away with just using your sword.
Hey, so I game overed.
Yeah.
Wow.
Village completely destroyed.
Ah,
That would get you.
Wow.
aye, that do it, lad.
I'm
Yeah.
not liking this.
It's
So what does the fence do?
He didn't say it was a good game.
yeah. I mean, I would imagine the fence blocks some enemies. So, all right, it's tax time, which means I have to pay up 20 crowns, and by the next tax time, I gotta pay 70. But any money that I have left over, I can actually buy stuff in the shop. So. Buy secret recipe. And
I lost another villager.
there we go. After each year is also when you get your opportunity to save the game. Alright, so I'm in year 2 now. Let's go ahead and dig up some
70 crowns. I didn't want to have to deal with taxes.
I did warn you, you gotta pay your taxes.
Wow, they destroy stuff really fast.
Oh yeah,
they do.
one of the things I do advise you buy from the shop is the secret recipe. That is, it costs 5 coins per use, once you have it. But what it does is it will distract the Horde. Which is going to be especially important when you start getting to some of the really strong enemies. You know, let's go ahead and summon the Horde again now that I've got a cow.
Can't believe this wasn't the killer app for the Sega Saturn.
When do you get to go to the shop?
When you pay your taxes.
Okay.
So basically every 4 waves.
Alrighty.
Now, one thing to keep in mind with cows is, when you have a cow, it will bring in a lot of money, but the Horde really likes to eat cows, meaning, they're gonna go for it a lot more often than you might expect, so you gotta be ready for that, because, you know...
That might be something I would want to put fence and a trap around.
Yeah. Now let's plant some more trees.
I'm gonna just plant a tree in front of someone's house, you know, make their living life inconvenient for them.
8 hordelings approach. Bringing up the full map also helps if you want to... Both for placing stuff and also seeing where all the hordelings are. Oh, did your game crash, Tim?
Yes.
Rip.
Ripperooski.
Does it have that thing of doing the crashing?
I mean, Saturn isn't exactly known for being the most stable of platforms, so...
It's okay, I might be done anyways. I don't like this very much. It's not my cup of tea.
To counter this year's expected drought, the King's Wizard...
Y'all can keep going if you want. I
might not be too far behind you, but...
It's a thing.
It sure
Sorry,
exists.
guys.
It's okay.
Is in effect.
Now, if it was an anime movie or something, I'd probably watch the hell out of it.
I would.
Oh yeah,
I can't play it.
Oh yeah, sometimes you'll just have random things happen in your village as well. Random local news related stuff. I mean, I also wasn't expecting this game to last a super long time. I'm just like, this is weird and wacky. Some people will at least get enjoyment out of the FMV. Maybe they'll get enjoyment out of the gameplay, but that would have been a tougher sell because being an RTS means it's not the easiest game to pick up on.
It's a very experimental time for games.
Yeah. I mean, this also had like a DOS port, and apparently the 3DO version's the best version of the game. I think I'm gonna go through one more wave then, and then I'll stop the timer there, since I think a number of us are feeling pretty done with this, it sounds like.
It's not the worst thing.
You just hear me at the end going, encore, encore.
No!
Okay, it's over there.
Oh yeah, and also if you swing your sword around too much, as some people probably encountered already, if you swing your sword around too much, you get dizzy. And you're
Have
stunned.
we not learned how to actually use a fucking sword? I mean, I guess not, because we were raised by cows.
Yeah, you were raised like
I play Warframe. Do you want the answer to that?
There is a item layer in the shop, which is a picture of your mother, and it's literally a cow.
Nice.
Anyway, I think I got my mileage.
He is the Beastmaster.
I think I got I got what I wanted out of this, which is to make people at least try it, so, and make Anon try it as well. So I'm gonna stop the timer here.
I'd probably play it again.
Yeah.
You're probably the only one in here, but...
Somehow
probably
we end
would.
up worse off, because not only do we have to protect shit, we have to pay taxes.
Okay, Okami, I feel like you play most of the games that have been RBC again.
Not all of them. I'm just saying this is one, like, this is the kind of game where I look at it and I go, yeah, if I like get a copy of the game, I'll just pop into my Saturn, kick back, have it on my big screen, and just relax with it.
Ah yes, kick back, relax, and die as you swing your sword around way too many times and try to protect the village.
Anyway, when we come back from break, we will be playing FlameBlood's game next. We'll see you in a bit.
See you guys soon.
I got a cow!
Moo.
Moo, 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 moo.
Moo.
Sorry, let me just pull out my sword.
Wait, no, family friendly.
Alright, I'll pull
I'll
out
just
the
whip
sword.
this
How about
out.
that?
So anyway, I pulled out my sword and I started swinging.
Say to us, I started swinging.
Oh, put your rubbers away.
Who said it was rubber?
It could be plastic.
See,
Oh,
I
no,
was
my
gonna
cow.
go more sadistic and say, okay, whose did you cut off now?
It's literally just a newspaper.
It's made out of newspaper.
Cardboard sword.
Those are
Biodegradable.
Fuck yeah!
There's
My
so many
cow.
different ways that everything that has been said could be taken.
Well, anyways, speaking of that, we're back. And
Are
we're
we?
FlameBlood's game.
We sure are. Well, welcome to whatever the hell FlameBlood has for us.
So this game, I used to own this game. I don't know if I still have it. I would have to check the box. But we are playing a very specific game. This is a licensed game.
Yeah, I think I played
Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
This is Toy Story 2, Nintendo 64.
Okay, Toy Story 2.
Yeah, I believe I played the PlayStation 1 version. And I believe we are in for a bit of a collectathon.
Well, given the time period, that would be about right.
I mean, we've had licensed collectathon on here before, back when we played Stuart Little 2 on PS1.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, that game sure exists.
It's a game.
I've been told though that overall, the Toy Story collectathons are better. So we'll find out.
It's been so long, I do not remember this game. I remember playing it. I remember getting about halfway through it, and I remember nothing else.
Well, you probably won't get halfway through it in 30 minutes, or maybe you will. Who knows? I couldn't say how long.
I'm not that good of a speedrunner.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long this game is.
Oh, by the way, Toon, you'll be happy to know this does have options.
Thank fuck.
That's one thing I do remember.
Game?
What's up, Toon?
Did we put in the game?
I'm current. Yeah, I have the game loaded up. Yeah, so.
Oh, okay. So
everyone, go ahead.
I was wondering if the game was announced, but okay.
Yeah, it was. Toy Story 2.
Hordes.
I just need to see it on Toon and on screen. Oh yeah, I think Toon will. I think Toon will enjoy the options screen as well. Looking at it on Veritasu's.
Guys, I keep forgetting. Mupin 64 or Parallel? I keep forgetting which
Parallel
one crashes.
I'm using Mupin.
Parallel is the one that works more stably for me.
All right, Mupin it is.
If it doesn't work, just try the other one.
Uh-oh, I think this is a bad.
You did a bad.
No, what's a bad?
Doesn't sound like it's working. And
it's dead.
I was gonna say, did RetroArch crash like mine normally does when we change games?
I think I actually might be dead on the spot. It's stuck on widescreen. I guess I'll have to kill it. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Alright, not Mupin.
I'm imagining if you just, like, had, RetroArch programmed somehow so that way it would just automatically play that sound effect when you close the program.
There's an abnormality in the controller pack.
Oh no.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Oh no. Anyways.
Fine. Okay. I'll attempt repair. Don't care. Do it.
Just hit continue without saving.
No.
That's what I did.
Does it require the pack to save?
I don't know.
It does.
That's what the title screen was. That's what the title screen was telling me. Well, I think it was like. I feel like I've heard like the first party stuff on N64, or like the what you commonly associate the N64 with. Usually it has like an internal battery for saving, but then a lot of the third party stuff doesn't have that, so they instead depend on the controller pack.
Which very few people that I know actually had.
I think I have one.
What, a Rumble pack?
No, the
transfer pack.
Yeah.
Oh, transfer pack.
I don't think even the transfer pack, because I think that's tangled with that Game Boy accessory is called.
Yeah, that's right.
But yes, I do know what you're talking about.
How would you, in the quick menu, is there a way to add on the controller pack?
I do not remember off the top of my head, so if you want to fiddle around with that, you are welcome to, but, it would probably be while we're playing the game. So, speaking of which, is everybody ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
About ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toy Story 2.
I got 99.
I don't know what's up with this weird white bar at the top, though, for me.
It's not there for me.
Okay, now hold on. This game is Rumble Pack compatible. Why would you make it to where it has to have the memory pack to save, but it's also Rumble Pack compatible?
You weren't kidding.
There's Rumble Packs that you can put the memory card in.
That's
cool.
The option screen is literally an Etch-a-Sketch.
No,
Yeah.
I've got Nintendo specific ones in a box somewhere. They were Rumble Packs, but you could put the little pack, the memory pack in there.
Yeah, we're like
Okay,
Rumble Packs that had an additional slot.
Toy Story 2 just earned themselves an extra point because their option screen is actually pretty goddamn creative. I like it.
Yeah, I told you, you would enjoy the options screen. Not just for being options.
This is the first time I've seen a controller pack option. What is this?
That's probably first. I think I checked that earlier. Now it's for like saving, loading,
Wait,
and
hold on. Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
yeah.
Oh my god, guys, go to the controller pack menu and just move the cursor. It plays a certain
Oh, I
sound.
heard that.
Sounds like the guy's gonna take a dookie. Okay. Alright.
You're not even-
I know this.
Let's whip this.
You're not even in the
into
game,
shape.
and you're already getting your mileage out of it, Toon.
Toy
Tim
Story-
is easily pleased.
I knew he
No, I'm
would.
not.
I know better than that, Toon. Oh, yep, that I definitely went
Apparently
through
some
that.
people were worried about this
Color
game.
exchange. What is this?
Wait, won't we get DMCA'd for the tune?
We shouldn't. I mean, as far as I know, we wouldn't. I think when I played the PS1 version, I didn't, and PS1 version would probably sound better.
Oh my god. Hold on,
What?
guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take some screenshots.
So Tim, for some reason, your mic sometimes is also coming through Anon's, so I don't know.
These are like the
Sorry,
same
I'm like
room, I
holding down on my press to talk thing.
Okay,
I'm using.
but TLDR, DMCA should be a problem, but if you are that worried about it, you can, mute the game. Okay, let me actually read this. Press the R button to activate the view, press the Z button to
Here you go,
swap
guys. Enjoy.
between visible targets. Okay.
Enjoy the hell out of that screenshot of Andy.
Hey, don't forget you can charge your laser.
Alright. Finally have a way out of this crib. Yeah, let me look at this picture. Yep, there you go.
I have a lot of
whole-
screenshots.
I'm just picturing the Kingdom Hearts meme of, like, I think it's Goofy in that pose.
Also, this whole time we've been doing RBC, I've had a friend of mine hitting me up on Discord about D&D stuff the entire time.
Yeah,
And
just
I haven't been able to
multitask.
respond.
Yeah, you just gotta multitask. It's not like I haven't done that before,
I
I
need
think. What
both my hands for a controller.
the fuck is that face tune?
It's
use your
Al,
tongue.
a toy collector.
Yeah.
Just use your tongue on your phone to type out the message. Or nose.
But,
That's
but then
better.
I can't see the screen.
Seeing
No,
the
like a
screen
normal
is just
human.
a suggestion.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe
this
to
is
you
tank
it is.
controls? This is awesome.
Huh?
I was worried this is tank controls.
This ain't take controls.
No, it sure isn't.
I keep missing the jump, though. I'm in the attic, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, I'm there as well fighting the robot. I gotta figure out how to reliably damage it, though.
I'm trying to move up the pole first.
Oh, right, it's not hold down, it's a toggle. Okay.
Oh, I beat through the book, guys.
Taking advantage of the charge shot is probably gonna be the way to go. Yeah, that's the damage I like to see.
Guys, this globe is a PNG. It's no, I'm sorry, it's a JPEG.
Well, it looks like I know what a JPEG is.
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Damn it, Bobby.
I just want a picture of a goddamn Toy Story 2.
Guys, there's a ground pound!
Everything a growing boy could want.
There's a charge-up attack where you just twirl around. That is amazing.
You collected a token, which I do imagine the tokens are this game's equivalent of Power Stars.
Probably.
Or Power Stones?
So.
Or Jiggies.
Jiggies are probably more accurate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because with Power Stars, they kick you out of the level. With Jiggies, you can still stay in the level after you get them. Well, like, they both are functionally the same thing otherwise.
Which reminds me, I need to finish Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie is a good video game. So is Banjo-Tooie, but Banjo-Tooie is way longer.
Yeah, it is.
Guys, this has Metroid elements. I love it.
Alright, I'm now in the garage.
Oh, so that's why FlameBlood picked it. Okay.
I didn't know Buzz Lightyear
no,
used
that's not why I
plasma
picked it.
pistol.
If there's elements like that in this game, that's purely coincidence.
Well,
this time.
Well, at least there doesn't seem to be fall damage.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
I was gonna say, you think there would be, it is a toy.
Also, you know, a 3D platformer. Although, I guess... See, I had this discussion with somebody the other day about 3D platformers, and, like, it's interesting how we define 3D platformers traditionally, because, like, 2D platformers are usually, like, get from point A to point B, get to the end of the stage. But a lot of 3D platformers aren't that, they're more open world.
Guys,
like...
I think I just threatened myself.
What'd you do?
It's in the RBC room.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Also, 3D platformers may have at times difficult to work with cameras.
Yeah, especially earlier ones.
No. Hang on.
Even Mario 64's camera I felt was not the best, but also not the worst.
This one could have a better camera.
I mean, they did a pretty good job considering they were kind of doing new territory.
Yeah. Oh, well, found a shovel. I don't know what it's good for
take
though.
A look. I looked
Oh my god,
that
that face.
What'd you do now?
Look.
What the? Oh, right. That.
That.
When he's aiming.
Alright, is there anything I can do here, or am I just blowing up things?
Are you in the garage?
Oh yeah, I found the race.
Okay, there's the race and some of Bo Peep's sheep are at the very top of the garage on a shelf.
Yeah, I think I got one of the. I have one of those sheep.
Yeah. There's another one at the very top of the garage.
Well, first let's get this race done.
I am having the worst time with jumping.
Jumping is hard.
During the race, doesn't RC try to hit you so you lose time or something so he can get in front of you?
I just stand in his way all the time, and I barely ran into him, though. That's another token.
Well, apparently I'm running too fast for RC because he tried to sideswipe me once, and I have outran him the whole time.
Yeah, same. Alright, let's see what else we can find here in the living room.
I believe Ham's on the couch.
Yep. Bring me 50 coins, I'll give you a Pizza Planet token. So it's kind of like your 100. So it's kind of like your 100 coin star. Are there exactly 50 in the stage, or is there some leeway?
There's more than 50. I do know it does take a while. Enemies drop coins and enemies respawn. I don't know if they drop coins after respawning.
Oh, that's a little bit clunky of a ground pound.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because, like, my mind was going, okay, press A in midair. Press Z while in midair, not C down.
Oh, yeah, you can also find Mr. Potato Head's pieces around, too.
Which will probably get you another token.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's... I want to say basement or something.
How many tokens are there per world?
I do not remember.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Do you remember if it's a static number of tokens or if it varies from world to world?
No, I do not.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll find out.
It might vary because there's some bosses that are like their world is the boss.
All right.
This basement, that's basement. Don't want to go in there yet.
Well, I almost have
how to defeat this robot.
So the way the robot works is, you avoid it for long enough so that way it has to wind up again, and then you attack its back, preferably with a charge shot.
It does the most damage at the very least.
Yeah. Alright, I turned in 50 coins for another token.
I can go to Ham, I can go to Mr. Potato Head. Someone's yelling for help in the kitchen.
Go back upstairs, see if there's anything more I can do here.
I do not believe there is a token in Andy's room.
Yeah, like the area that you start in.
Yeah.
Nothing token or token adjacent besides maybe some coins.
Okay, that's 4 Bo-Peep sheep. Can't remember how many Rex said.
Darn it.
Okay, let's
Okay, it was 5.
Let's ground pound here again to get back up. I think if I get one more token, I'm gonna see if I can go to another world. And explore a little bit more.
I believe once you collect all the tokens, you can immediately just leave. Or you go to the door and you can leave. I don't remember.
Or some sort of basically, like, there's some sort of indication of you're done here, you can move on to the next world, you already got all the tokens, which is good.
Yeah.
Don't end up wandering around just to find out that you already got all the tokens.
It's definitely
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the tokens are like, hey, Buzz's friends need you to do something.
Yeah, I don't think I found a whole lot just, like, out in the open, or any for that matter.
Yeah, I believe those, like, mini-boss fights things, I'm pretty sure those are, like, there's one in each stage, I'm pretty sure.
Like
I can't remember.
Like the robot from earlier.
Yeah.
Let's look in the kitchen again. I do hear somebody saying help.
Pretty sure that's actually Bo. She's on the table in the kitchen.
Which I can check how many I need. 5 sheep.
What on earth did they spill down here?
Do you want to know? Which I guess this is an area I haven't been to yet, so... I found Potato Head.
Yep. And he doesn't give you a token, but he does give you a power-up, so you can walk through this toxic whatever it is.
You have to find his ear.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it's either going to be instant death if I drop in there, or at least it's going to deplete my health very quickly.
I believe it just depletes health.
Yeah.
Do you want to know where his ear is?
Sure.
If you go back into the living room, there's a green chair, a recliner.
One that I can ground pound?
in the seat, and you will pretty much be up into the shelving. His ears up there.
I'm gonna look up there, because I was in there earlier, but I must have just not noticed his ear or something.
What's with this?
I believe,
symbol?
like, if you're looking in the corner of the shelf you get thrown into, it's to your right.
Oh yeah, I see it. It was
I
right.
just want you to lend him
right
an
below.
ear.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Also,
Nick?
if you get the laser power up, try and like hang on to as much of it as you can because it is basically full charge.
Okay, what up, Toon?
Actually, better question, Flame. I have a green hand symbol here on top of box. What do?
That's a
Means
push.
you can
That
push
means
it.
that means you can move it. That means you can move it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the indicator for movable objects. Alright, so now I can cross the sludge. I assume... I would assume the shield only lasts so long, though. Yep. And it looks like you can't really jump that well when you have the shield.
Yeah, the shield basically stops you from jumping.
Might have been a failsafe to, like, prevent some sort of sequence breaking or something like that. I don't know.
I wouldn't be
Possible.
surprised.
I think it's more so that enemies also can't damage you, but you can damage them or something like that.
Alright.
I don't know.
Oh, do I have to... Oh, God. Do I have to jump?
Also, I believe Rex is your hint giver. He will like go to Rex himself, and he'll tell you like where the next token is.
Okay, so note to self: Z button is your friend for camera movement because it centers the camera behind you. I haven't really experimented with that just yet, but that's gonna be helpful for stuff like this. That's coming up here because it looks like I gotta try to jump across these lights.
I play Jack and Daxter. I'm used to janky cameras.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why does it sound like whenever I pick up a coin or something, it sounds like a PC booting up in Pokemon?
Probably because it's a very similar noise. Also, there is a token somewhere in the basement.
I think I saw it, but I have to push some boxes around.
I was gonna say getting to it is the problem.
Yeah, I think I'm about... Yep, there is one up there. So anytime you get a token, that gives you the option of leaving.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I believe Rex will tell you if you've collected everything too. Like if you go to him after you've collected all of them.
Yeah, I just got it. There doesn't seem to be a thing in like the menu that tells you how many you've gotten though out of how many, like all your world progress and all that, which is something that I would call pretty standard for a collectathon.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like you don't take enough damage from the slime that you could just kind of tank through it.
If you really wanted to, you could.
Like, it doesn't do enough damage, and you basically just need to take one hit to get to where you need to go. Well, while I'm here, in the basement...
What I used to do as a kid.
Get myself another sheep. I just need one more sheep, and... I want to say that's all the tokens?
That's safe.
Well, I've gotten all the tokens from Buzz's friends. I've gotten the tokens that have just been around. So let me go to Rex and see if he tells me somewhere else to get another token.
See a thing up there, but I can't tell if that's like actually something useful or if it's just like an extra life.
I can only think that there's a token that might have been missed in Andy's room. But I don't think there was one there.
Well, you can go look. I do hear a sheep here, so this is where... Somewhere in here is where I missed my last sheep.
Okay. I went to Rex, he said I have all the tokens, so yeah, that was how many tokens? Can I even see how many tokens I have?
Not that I can tell.
No. Let's see if the map tells me how many tokens. Okay, there are 5 tokens. I'm pretty sure there's 5 tokens in each level is what it is, according to this.
How does one bring up the map?
Like the map for like selecting levels, or the map of...
Oh, that kind of map. I thought you meant like there is like a in-game map of the entire stage that you could just pull up anytime.
No.
Let's see if I could... Come on.
Oh my god.
But I believe there are 5 tokens.
There we go.
I know where I want to go, but janky movement is making it a bit of a chore.
Okay, now we've just got to find the garage.
Yes, cheap.
Oh,
Guys, this chair reminds me of the chair from Blue's Clues.
Forgot about this. Okay, so at the beginning of the second level, there was a lawnmower. Do not run into the front of it.
You find that one out the hard way?
That would be bad.
It's more so I remember it stun locking me as a little kid.
Ah.
That'd be a good reason to not run into it. That would also be what I would define as bad.
It won't chase you, but so you're supposed to ground pound these little molehills, and the little army figurines, they're in those molehills shooting bombs at it. You gotta ground pound them all, but the mower can get in your way.
Alright, I've gotten all 5 sheep, so I guess I'll take them back and I'll move on to the next world. Up on the table, we're now about 22 minutes in.
So on level 2, I believe you're collecting Sarge's men instead of collecting sheep.
There's something like that in every world where it's a bunch of something that you need.
Yeah.
Well, at least this is easier than Toy Story for the SNES.
And RC has a race in, I think, most of the worlds, and it's harder and harder each time. I think one of the races you actually need to unlock. Yeah, here it is. There's a little like roller booster that you need. But I believe you have to unlock it before you can use them against RC.
Game? I think
freeze on you.
I think my game froze. Oh nope, it just took a while to load. I was supposed to avoid these loading times in N64 games.
So what did the tokens do?
The tokens are basically your power stars, from my understanding.
Or your emblems from Sonic Adventure. Things like that.
Alright. Time to wander around the neighborhood.
Okay, I hear a sheep, but I don't know where it is.
Okay, here's another thing. When it comes to like Sarge's men and stuff, I don't know if it's 5 you have to collect every time. The number might increase as you go through the levels.
We'll find out. I'm sure we'll find the place where we gotta turn them in, which will tell us how many exactly we need to find.
I'm sure it's not going to be hard to spot Sarge.
One would think. Is there anything in this tree?
What the hell is this basement?
Okay, so this is where I had to go to turn the coins.
Okay, who's to blame for dropping all this radioactive sludge in the basement? I promise I won't get mad.
Well, Andy
Probably
kind of
Rex.
slacked on his chores.
God damn it, Andy.
I was going to say it's probably Rex. He tends to knock everything over with his tail.
That's also a distinct possibility.
Alright, I got one of the soldiers. Oh god.
Also, if anyone's like me and you're trying to jump on top of the washing machine, good luck.
Alright, looks like I made...
Sometimes your grab will not help you.
Looks like I made myself a shortcut. Unfortunately means I also gotta climb all the way back up.
Alright. Token for that. Alright. I actually... exit level. Thankfully, since I have retro achievements, it told me that I've got everything.
And there you go. The real strat for 100% completion. Have something tell you that you got everything. I see the general idea of where I need to go next to continue up this tree. The problem is...
actually getting there.
yeah, because the perspective isn't really helping any. There we go.
Yeah, depth perception's tricky in a lot of these early 3D games.
Alright, well, I found the boss.
What would I say early? This is like, what, 99?
Yep, 99.
I believe so, actually.
It's still in the era of early 3D platformer, I would say. I don't personally define... I define early as, like, the first generation of consoles capable of this kind of thing, which would be, like, N64, PS1.
I mean, the Dreamcast was out by this point.
I guess. Right, so now I've got...
that takes a long time to load.
Yeah, I know, right? You're just leaving... yeah, you are.
Oh,
like I said...
I didn't have any troubles.
Like I said, I went to N64 to avoid the loading times. That was the advantage to still being on cartridges, I thought. Have I been lied to?
I didn't
You,
get a
in fact,
loading
have
time.
been lied to.
Fuck. I hate when I get lied to on Tuesdays. I hate when I get lied to on Tuesdays. Thankfully, it's not Tuesday. I got lied to on Friday, so it's A-okay.
that makes it all better.
Yeah. Alright, so you sink like a rock.
Yes, you do. But then again, get an actual Buzz Lightyear toy and tell me it didn't sink like a rock anyway.
Touché. About 2 minutes left now, by the way.
Whoops, I forgot to change my category to retro instead of Morrowind. Or from Morrowind to retro.
Yep, this game sure is Morrowind. Alright. Sure, we'll grab another coin. I think it's still 50 that I need. I didn't look too closely at exactly how many coins I need, but I'm just...
Don't worry, guys. I'm just working on my illusion.
Well, good for you. If I can... oh! Please leave me alone, robot jerk. Alright, this is just a kind of a long adventure of following the path. But to what end?
To fall off a tree, apparently.
Probably. I mean, I'm not even at the tree anymore.
I still need to get to the top of the tree.
Okay, it got me a lot of coins and another soldier.
You can glitch into a wall and it's Morrowind. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a Bethesda game.
Yeah,
totally.
More or less.
It's the extra secret area. Morrowind.
Stick the entire Toy Story 2 into Morrowind somehow.
Don't give modders ideas. They'll do
Morrowind, but it's actually Toy Story 2.
I can believe it.
I'd play it.
I believe I wouldn't.
Of course you would play it, Nick.
I bet it's already been done somehow. I bet it's already been done.
Unironically though, like, how big is the modding scene for Morrowind? Because usually I see the modding scene for, like, Skyrim.
By Morrowind, we're talking about, like, Elder Scrolls Online, right?
Yeah.
Big.
No, I mean,
Well, not
like,
Elder Scrolls Online. I'm talking about Elder Scrolls, period.
yeah, the original Morrowind.
Yeah, I think we're
like,
talking
original.
classic Morrowind. Anyway.
No idea.
Anyway, we've hit 30 minutes.
Alright, cool.
Just kind of came and went. But anyway.
Yeah, it came and went. It wasn't a terrible game.
It existed.
Yeah, it existed.
When we come back from break, we'll be playing Toon's game next. We'll see you in a bit.
Sorry in
boy.
advance, guys. See you guys soon.
Well, it's a lot better of a game than I remember.
And the more important thing, let's see if Toon remembers what he submitted.
I know what I picked.
Okay.
You checked it out beforehand, didn't you?
No.
He's not denying it. While you were still on your previous thing on stream, he said he couldn't remember.
Yeah.
Of course, the easiest way to tell what you had was just to go to your DM with Okami.
Yeah.
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 Fuck all of you, okay?
With an Etch-a-Sketch?
Sorry, what?
With an Etch-a-Sketch?
I don't think that's possible. Is it?
Don't question it.
Well, if you don't roll for
And on that note...
No.
That's a roll for initiative, I guess.
On that note, we've got Toon's game.
So we had a bit of a sour time, and we had a pretty good time. I hope you all are ready for pain now.
Yeah, I think we're back to having a sour time.
Who here likes Don Bluth? Or their work?
We've had a few we've had a whole, I think, one Don Bluth game on here, and it was not a good one. And this is not a good one either.
I don't like where this is going.
If y'all like Dragon's Lair, you're probably not gonna like this version. We're playing Dragon's Lair for the NES.
Oh no!
No, you dink.
I chose it specifically to say, fuck you all.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
You know why.
Is this supposed to be a payback for the fusion randomizer?
Right.
Maybe.
The real question is going to be, is this going to be better or worse than when we played Space Ace? That's good.
Probably worse.
That's going to be the real test. Because Space Ace, Super Nintendo Space Ace, to be more specific. That is no.
It's...
It's Space Ace!
I think you probably got farther in that than you will in this.
I mean, yes, because I'm more familiar with Space Ace than Dragon's Lair.
Also, did you know that Don Bluth had a Kickstarter or some fundraiser to make Dragon's Lair a movie? I don't know if it ever reached its goal, though.
I didn't see that. I did see that. I do know there's a Don Bluth trilogy that you can get on modern consoles now with both the Dragon's Lair games as well as Space Ace, the actual original arcade one.
The good one.
Yeah. Well, good is a strong term, but yes. It is better than the nonsense we're going to be getting here.
The original QuickTime game.
Yeah.
I mean, arcade games, you gotta come up with some way to get those quarters.
Oh, yeah. And to be fair, I mean, it was unlike anything you had seen before.
Alright, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
You submitted the game! Alright, starting in 5,
mean I have to be prepared.
4, 3, 2, 1. Dragon's Lair. Alright, so I don't remember what specifically you need to do, but I do remember there was like a specific sequence of events that you needed to do in order to get past.
And there's the first death because I don't remember this game.
And you remember this game?
I own this game.
I've seen someone play the game.
I paid money for this.
Yeah, because I think you gotta first destroy the dragon, but the problem is getting that done.
Being fucked by a bridge.
You can't crouch, can you?
You can.
You can.
How?
Down.
Down.
Down's not working.
What's the long play of the NES version, anyway?
I don't know how long it is, but...
Yeah, down's not doing anything.
Have you got it mapped correctly?
Yeah, I haven't touched the mapping. It should be default mapping.
Door killed me.
Yeah, it's gonna do that.
Yeah.
It will do that.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, down is mapped. And it's mapped to down.
Well, I mean, it's not like this game's gonna last long anyway.
Okay. Well, let me...
Yeah, I think we're around that time of everybody's gotten their first game over. I think the bat's gonna still kill me. Nope, bat only does damage. It's weird that they give you a health bar when, like, most things are gonna kill you in one hit anyway.
Yeah, but not everything. And that's the wrong button.
The long play is 20 minutes.
Oh, well, there you go. Alright, I think I've got a rhythm going.
How many people are going to beat the first screen?
Yeah, well, I think I've got a rhythm down now for it.
Oh, I see what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Oh, now down was working. In front of the dragon.
Alright, so I'm past the first screen now.
Wait, is the door not gonna open at all? Am I just, like, fucked?
Oh,
You
right.
have to kill the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
You need to figure out how to kill the dragon, which is going to be a daunting task. Now I have to dodge rocks. Let's get as close as possible to the rocks. Yep, there we go.
Killed by snake. Also, hi, Polk.
What up, Polk? You glad you're not playing this? This is definitely like one of those big examples of a game that you really need to learn inside and out.
What the
How many hits does a dragon take?
I suppose in a certain
Lot.
way this is kind of indicative of what it was like to play the arcade game. Die a bunch and then...
They do what they can. I don't know if this game or Space Ace is more faithful to the way the arcade game worked.
I'd say Space Ace.
I would say so as well. Even have that sweet space maze that's definitely not terrible at all.
Oh, definitely not.
Alright, well. Made some progress, but now we're back to the beginning. Oh.
They don't even let you put in extra quarters. Continue.
What's that gold for? I shouldn't even worry about the bat in all honesty.
Not really.
Alright, so if you haven't figured out by this point how to get past the dragon, you have to first get close enough to summon the dragon. After that, you have to get back to where you started on the screen. And you gotta basically go all the way back there. The dragon will only stay up when you are not crouching. When you crouch, it will duck its head under. So you have to be far enough back so that way your weapon will arc down and hit the dragon while you're standing up.
And I'm dead. And I have game over.
Damn it.
I did it, guys.
Darn it.
I'm proud of you, Toon.
Tried to duck to avoid that and I'm getting killed.
I actually got past the first screen.
Hey, progress.
Yeah.
Well, back to beginning I go.
Don't worry, give it time. You'll almost certainly have to redo the screen.
Yes, you will become quite well acquainted with the screen. I don't know why they don't give you any continues.
Rental game?
Well, I mean, the game's hard enough to where that even as a rental.
Alright, fine. Move forward some more. I gotta also play the game of what will immediately kill me and what is going to, what just does damage to me. God damn it, the fucking snake every time.
Dang it.
Looks like I did hit a checkpoint, though. I'm gonna wait for you to throw your rocks.
It's usually a good idea.
Not in the mood for your bullshit. Okay. Walk forward some more. Damn. I got by a snake.
I got by the spikes past the snake.
Oh, nope, I'm gonna back up. Because rocks also insta-kill me. Because reasons, I guess. Okay, get close enough to hopefully spawn the snake. Alright. Now hopefully we can get somewhere. Oh, that pit's gonna kill me if I fall into it. Or can I... Oh, no, it's not... Oh, maybe it will kill me if I... get up, so... Nope. Alright, cool.
No, come on. I jumped on the hole.
Did that bottom name say Dick? I think that bottom name said Dick.
It's probably supposed to be
Well,
Dirk,
yeah,
but...
yeah.
Probably Dirk. I didn't look too carefully at it.
Well, to be fair, that is technically an actual name.
I believe that's the name of
true.
your character. I do not remember what the name of your character is in Dragon's Lair, but I want to say it's Dirk, unless I'm just thinking of a different name.
Dirk Danger. Or
Dirk the Daring.
sorry, Dirk
Dirk the Daring.
Dirk the Daring, yeah. And then you have... And then you have your character in Space Ace, a very different character who has to recover their manhood. That's like the best thing about Space Ace, is that advertising to recover your manhood. Alright, full tank of lives in this second screen, so let's see if I can make anything happen.
I keep dying to the same snake.
Surprised we haven't nuked this game yet. Fine, I'll take the hit.
Well, here's the first one. I'm done.
Well, one thing I do have to say, the animation is nice.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Animation for this game is pretty good for NES standards.
And my RetroArch crashed.
They spent all their budget on the animation.
Alright, that clearly didn't work. I think I'm on the right track. I probably just gotta, like, feather tap the button. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. I am learning. Alright, duck again. Let me get there. Do a short hop. I'm gonna wait for you to throw rocks. Okay. I want to write out this set of continues before or the set of lives before I throw in the towel. Because this is the farthest I've gotten so far. Oh. Alright, I think I found the quote-unquote boss.
Yep, that's the boss of the first stage.
I was not ready for it, though. Even though it's just a bunch of snakes.
My RetroArch hard crashed.
Ah, peace.
Ah, damn it, I hit the load button, not the save button.
Oops. Alright, I got my 5 minutes of being happy because I actually got through the first screen. So whenever everyone's ready, we'll go ahead.
Hooray. I'm gonna be writing out my set of lives and then I can kill the timer at that point. Because the snakes are difficult.
Also, this game has lasted longer than Bratz the movie the game.
Hooray. If you think the snakes are hard already, wait till you get to the boss where you have to fight a bunch of snakes. all at once.
So, as someone who's actually played that Bratz game, I wonder why.
Yeah. It was definitely given out with the intent of, not lasting long.
This game was also given with the intent of it not lasting that long.
I think I'm on my last life now, yeah. I want to beat the snakes, but I don't think it's happening.
So Toon, be honest with me, was this game actually revenge on just me or everyone? Because everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone bullies everyone here.
You get a punishment, and you get a punishment, and you get a punishment.
Yep, that's game over for me.
You get suffering, and you get sadness.
I'm gonna stop the timer here.
That's 3 games down. We got 2 more to go.
Yeah, when we come back, we will be playing Veritasu's game up next. We will see you in a bit.
See you guys soon. Had to run my ad break a little bit later.
Oh, good video game, right?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
That's video game.
Game of the year.
Game of the year every year.
Look out, Warframe. We got a new game of the year.
Game of the year, 1897.
Scooch over God of War Ragnarok. Dragon's Lair is making a return.
Everybody run for your
Movie
lives.
goes well enough, they might make another game.
Alright, and we are back for our 4th game from Veritasu. You have a good game. Not an easy game, but a good game.
Yep. Well, folks, do you like punching things?
Oh, all the time.
Do you like kicking things?
Is it all in the mind?
Punching and kicking.
Is it all in the mind?
Metroid. What do you think?
Well, you're gonna get plenty of both because we're gonna play Double Dragon 2.
Should have known.
Ooh,
nice.
Double Dragon 2, usually recognized by many as the best of the Double Dragon trilogy on NES. From one type of dragon to another, right?
Yep. When they actually managed to figure out how to do 2-player.
Yeah, because I think the first game was turn-based, unless you wanted to do that weird fighting game that they also included.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's just
not looking good.
It's just another NES game, Toon.
It won't bite you.
Oh, okay. We fixed it. We're good.
Dude, the way Okami said that, I was like, wait, did you all do something to this? What, are we playing a ROM hack?
No, it is straight up Double Dragon 2. No strings attached.
Yep.
Today. That's the sad part. Today.
This time.
I'm ready.
I guess it's a terrible idea.
I'm ready to go. I don't think it's gonna.
Double Dragon the 2.
Oh my god. I don't think it's gonna matter that much, but there is a difficulty selection. If you want to get the true ending, you do have to play on the hardest difficulty. But I don't think we're gonna get that far anyway, so it won't matter.
Anybody's gonna get that far.
Anyway, is everybody ready?
Yes. I'm ready.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double Dragon 2. There are also hard game overs, so be aware of that.
Also, if you select, I think it's 2-player game, play B and beat up the other second player, you get extra lives.
Yeah, because...
So wait, is 2P play A supposed to be like together, playing through campaign?
Well, in both cases, basically it's 2-player, but basically 2-player with or without friendly fire.
Oh.
And this game, you start with all your moves, unlike in Double Dragon 1.
I don't like how your buttons change depending on the way you're facing.
Yeah,
it takes a little getting used to, but once you do, it's actually a pretty good system.
Yeah, it's basically just you press the button to attack in the direction you want. So do you want to attack behind you? Do you want to attack in front of you? When you think of it like that, it's not as difficult to get used to. There's also some other special moves. One of the best ones being the spinning kick. It's also really obnoxious to try to put in, because you have to press. So this is one of those games where, since you only have two buttons on an NES controller, in order to jump, you have to hit A and B together.
Yeah, there are 3 special moves that you can do, and if you can learn how to pull them off, it really makes a difference.
Yeah, the one that I usually like to try to do, emphasis on try, is the midair spinning kick.
That one's good, but the most powerful one, in my experience, is the flying knee kick.
How do you do the spinning kick?
You press A and B to jump, and then at the peak of your jump, you press them together again.
Okay.
To use spin kick, type spinning kick in Morse code. A for short beeps and B for long beeps. How do you do the knee then? I recall that one being good, but I don't remember how to do it.
I don't exactly remember. I know the uppercut is basically you jump, and then when you land, when you're in the crouching pose, you press the punch button.
I mean, I can grab enemies.
I gotta say, I love the palette.
Yeah. Double Dragon 3 was definitely a step backwards, though, because you only had 1 life, and the way that game did extra lives was basically you got additional characters that usually were not as good as Billy and Jimmy, or, I guess, as the joke goes, Bimmy and Jimmy.
Bimmy and Jilly.
Bimmy and Jimmy, because that's a typo in the game.
Man, I do not remember. It's like, you have to press both buttons, but you press them... You have to do it when you're crouched, I think. But you gotta press them in not exactly the same time.
Maybe I'll try to do some experimenting after I get out of this boss fight.
I jumped, and then I just hit A and slid down to B.
Alright, first boss is down. On to stage 2. I believe this is a 8-stage game, 9 stages if you're playing on Supreme Master difficulty.
I think that's right. And some of the stages are fairly short, like stage 3.
Yeah, stage 2 has a lot of platforming you gotta do.
Yeah, that's one thing they definitely carried over from the first game, is like, hey, you like platforming?
Yeah, which is not good when you have to avoid taking as many deaths as possible just because of how scarce your lives are in this game.
At least you technically can continue it.
I'm thinking of one stage in particular late into this game where it's like it's a room with like a bunch of moving platforms.
Oh yeah. You're probably thinking of the gear room.
Yeah, the gear room. That room is obnoxious to try to do.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gone.
Okay, that's first boss dead, I think.
Nice. What difficulty did everybody pick anyway?
I'm apparently on normal difficulty because I didn't figure out how to change difficulty.
Same.
I went with Supreme Master. Just in case.
Yeah. Just in case you happen to get to the end of the game.
You know,
oh,
in that incredibly unlikely
right.
happenstance.
I mean, I don't think... I'm not first hitting this game watching the full 30 minutes because of the hard game over thing.
That's a possibility. Plus, I gave myself extra lives, so...
Alright, I'm on to the boss, the ninjas. I think I got all of them. Yep, I got both of them. Helicopter's taking off.
I've
The
only
question
been
is,
able,
are you going to
been
fight
able
the
to
guys in the
block
helicopter
that
normal,
twice.
or...?
Oh, Lord, no. At least I'm gonna try not to fight him normally. Oh, I got the knee attack to work.
Oh, good.
I don't know how I got it to work, but I did get it.
How do you
That's me like
crouch?
half the time. It's like I did a thing. Not sure how, but I did it.
How do you normally crouch?
There
The
is.
only way to crouch is to jump.
Yeah.
And when you land, you crouch.
Oh. I somehow did the helicopter kick 3 times in a row and knocked people off a ladder. What? Excuse me?
Hey, whatever works. Alright.
Playing this with a cousin.
Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be cheesing it today because I'm doing a bad job at that. Yep, goodbye. Goodbye to both of us. Oh, damn it. That was the end of the stage, too. Well, I lost a life in the process, but... Mission 4, Undersea Base.
Got a new screenshot for you guys.
Actually curious. I'm gonna do some research.
I think the really frustrating thing about Double Dragon 3 is the fact that technically it's a good game, it's just way harder than it has any need to be.
Feel free to take a look at the screenshot whenever.
Oh yeah. Grasp!
Okay.
Okay, I'm fighting ninjas now.
That's like
I mean,
these
it's Double
special
Dragon,
techniques.
that's kind of to be expected.
Alright, so I looked up the moves in this game. Apparently, the knee kick is while crouching, hold right or left on the control pad and press A and B simultaneously.
Okay.
That's what it says. Which, yep, that does seem to work.
And if you get really good at it, you can chain them, which is really nice.
Yeah. The launching power it has is also helpful to you in, like, Stage 3.
Oh,
Just because how that stage functions.
I
cool.
do not know how I did it, but I did it twice.
Yeah, I guess you got gated off because you were playing on too low of a difficulty tune. Oh, right, this is the part where I can't jump. Because the ceiling is too low.
Warrior shot.
I mean, you don't have much of a choice now. Right. Let's move on. Oh god, those things are gonna come down. Yep. Good job. Good job, me.
Well, I logged one of the big guys into a state of continuously punch, and then he fell out the door.
Yep, that's how you do. That's just how you do stage 3. You just make him fall out the door.
No! Ah! Unfortunately, a Bobo can throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just got thrown out the door himself.
Well,
In fact, I think I am out of lives. I have game over.
Yep.
Well, thankfully, one of them just yeeted himself out the door, so...
Anything more? Oh, okay.
No!
Oh, I got thrown.
No! Ah!
Oh boy.
I fell out right as the stage ended.
Oh, that happened to me as well. That's how I lost my first life, and I'm probably gonna be losing a second one here. Yep. Damn it.
This guy's just moonwalking away from his problems.
Yeah, you apparently got a bow node. Oh god. Go through the door. Alright, I'm on to stage 5 now. Forest of Death. It will probably be the death of me.
It's got a little bit tricky platforming.
Well, being on my last life, probably not gonna be good for me. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, 0 is a life, so I have 1. Now I'm on my last life. Yeah, I fell for the trap in stage 5.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, because there's a point where you have to go down a ladder, but you're thinking, oh, you can just jump. No, you're gonna go flying into the water if you do that.
No, you gotta abide by OSHA standards.
Yeah.
They're there for a reason.
Ah, yes, because the workers here using maces isn't against OSHA or anything.
He's fine.
Hey,
You're arming them in case of an attack. It's following safety guidelines.
Dang it, Arnold!
Alright, up we go to...
There we go.
Oh. Oh yeah, we got some dynamite here.
You know, totally OSHA safe. OSHA safe dynamite.
Yeah. Alright, bye, Bobo. Oh god, there's another Abobo.
When one Abobo just isn't enough.
Okay, they're both down now. Ow.
I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm just spamming
right.
2 fingers and I'm getting a ton of knee kicks off.
Right, this stupid ass fight.
If you can get the rhythm right, you can just chain them.
I think there's too much delay on this controller to constantly do them.
This fight sucks. Well, fight in air quotes.
You're probably gonna hear buttons through my mic the whole time.
Okay. I've made it through... Oh, but there's still more fighting to be done. Please get out of here.
Man, Abobo is kicking my butt.
That's what a Bobo does. Alright. You down? Is that the end of the stage? That's the end of the stage. Alright, on to stage 6. Mansion of Terror. Oh, I think this is this... If I make it far enough... Oh, well. That idea's out the window. I got my game over. But I believe stage 6 is the one with that gear room we were talking about earlier.
No, I don't think it is. I think stage 5 is literally just a very short area.
It might be. I thought it might have been. It might be early into stage 7. Well, I guess I might as well try again because we're only 15 minutes in. Once upon a time, I was able to beat this game on Supreme Master, but that was a while ago. I forgot a lot about it, because that involved a lot of memorizing enemy attacks and the best way to get through things.
Yeah. I have not played this in a while.
The best results I'm getting to actually doing any of the kicks or even the spins is just spamming the buttons with my thumb. But like in a... like basically in a diagonal way. Like I'm holding my controller almost sideways.
Yeah.
Well, the ninjas are kind of messing me up though.
And just do that.
They are definitely fans of messing people up.
Kind of in their job description.
I just see Bobo fight. Took a kick and he fell out the plane or
Yeah.
chopper.
Like I said, that's how you're supposed to do that fight.
I grabbed an enemy earlier. I don't know how I did it. But I did it, apparently.
Ah, darn it. Darn it.
I'm back on my bullshit with the spinning kick. Are you getting a boboed again?
Yeah, he just yeeted me straight off the cliff.
Yep. Sounds like a...
I'm on my last life, too.
And with the way the Mansion of Terror goes, unless you're already warmed up on it, that's gonna be rough.
I
usually don't have...
jumped into the water.
I usually don't have a great deal of difficulty with that. Thankfully.
I definitely accidentally dunked myself off a cliff in the most bullshit of ways, so I was kind of fucked.
I'm gonna just stop for a second because I need to just rethink what the hell just happened.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened, Toon?
I jumped into the water by accident.
Nice. Oh,
Jimmy can't swim.
It wasn't in the place I was expecting that to happen either. I was expecting it in stage 5.
Hey, Toon, if it makes you feel any better, I just jumped in the water myself because I didn't realize, hey, you can fall there. I thought there was a pit you jumped into. No, you could just go down and fall off the stage.
I'm done. There's no coming back from that.
You've peaked.
Fell off the stage?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yeah, if you just hold down in the 3rd stage, you just jump in the water.
I'm done.
I mean, you still have lives.
I'm done.
Just too disheartened after that.
I'm done. It's okay.
Oh, there's spikes in the ceiling. I can't do the cool moves now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you do the spinning kick?
You have to jump, and then at the peak of your jump, press A and B together again.
You actually don't need to do that.
For this.
As soon as you jump, you just have to press, I think, B at the peak.
No, because that's just the regular kick.
Really? Because I've been able to do just a jump kick with that.
No, like the spinning kick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Spinning kick.
We meet again, but this time I can jump.
Teach him who's boss. Oh, yeah. I guess I just instinctively hit A and B together, but I guess just B works. Okay. Alright, back to the helicopter. I think I'm gonna get about to where I was before, and then I'm just going to... That's when we're gonna hit 30 minutes, I feel.
Alright. Mansion of Lost Souls, or whatever. Mansion of Terror.
Good luck.
While I'm doing this, I'm gonna go ahead and see how Double Dragon 2 is received. So give me one sec.
I would imagine pretty well.
Oh yeah, it was very popular.
Oh, I don't doubt that. The game plays pretty damn good. I mean, there's graphic glitches, but I think that's just because of emulation, not really so much as
I think some of those are still present in
Yeah.
you know just
I mean,
NES,
you are
kind of your standard
you are
NES
dealing with
limitations.
limited hardware.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to it, Double Dragon the 2, when is it coming?
When it exists.
Don't tempt me, I will make it exist.
You gonna learn how to program on the Commodore 64 for it?
I could try. I can try learning.
Alright, one Abobo down.
Look, if we can get a game like Donut Dodo to Atari VCS, I think anything's just possible.
Fair cop, I guess. Alright, well, I'm technically doing better, because I'm in stage 4 again, but with a full stack of lives.
Okay.
I'm on 0 lives and with full health at least.
Yeah, Veritasu at the probably the hard, what I would call the hard platforming section, which I believe is the end of the stage. Oh no!
I missed the last jump.
That is so heartbreaking to see that happen.
Oh.
Toon, I think I just had a bigger blunder than you did.
Oh.
So at the beginning of stage 4, there's a little cliff face. You jump down once, and then there's another one. I didn't see a ladder until I jumped down, and then the screen scrolled further down for the ladder.
In stage 5, I did that exact same thing when I got there.
I did too when I was in practice.
Mistake.
Okay, I think I'm done.
I like how your text tune says "too sad to continue."
Yeah, well, I mean that's true.
Well, here's the thing. Toon had more lives. I didn't. I came over doing that.
Oh no. Well, I don't think Toon's even in stage 5.
Ouch.
So I'm done. I'm done.
I
There ain't no recovered from that, Chief.
I want to see how far I can get. I want to see if I can make it back there and actually get past the mansion, but that's going to be an ask. Since I basically game overed right at about the 15-minute mark.
It might be possible.
I think it's possible to get back there, just not
button mashing from here.
Wait, what?
I can hear your button mashing from right next to me with my headphones on, and it's kind of cute.
I can hear the button mashing.
Hi,
I'm
Bobo.
sure you can hear mine too, but like
kinda
my
what?
mic is next to my face, so.
I will not repeat it, so don't ask.
Don't worry, we've got a VOD for that.
Oh no.
Alright, well, I'm out of stage 4 again, and I haven't tanked any of my lives yet.
Don't tempt fate with that, dude. Don't wait. Hold on. Temps rise. What? Sorry, I guess I noticed that temperature's rising here.
Huh.
It's kind of unusual.
Kick is so good if you can pull it off.
Alright, so this is where the ladder is, so let's not jump off the edge again.
Let's not die this time.
Seems like as good a plan as any.
Don't tell me what to do, gosh.
The uppercut from when you land is also a really good move to just use on things, because even if it's not as powerful as some of the other moves, it still does a good amount of damage and hits pretty reliably.
Yeah, it's one of the easier ones to pull off.
Anyway, took a death to the water. But I'm still at a net gain of lives for the time being. Maybe it is possible. We'll see.
So I might go to the bathroom for a bit. I'll be right back.
Sure. I mean, we still got 5 minutes. I'm gonna milk these 5 minutes for all they're worth.
Let's see how far I can get in 5 minutes.
Oh, god damn it! I had the same thing happen to me that happened to Veritasu. A bubble just fucking threw me off.
I'm gonna look up the sprite sheet for this, because these character designs are actually pretty nice.
And he threw me- Oh, a bubble, you dick.
Yep, he's a dick like that.
Oh, well, there go my lives, damn it. Lost all my lives to Bobo throwing me off because I tried to do the uppercut to just launch him off the edge, and I didn't land it, and then he just threw me. And that was the end of that.
Aww.
Well, I think we're at a good place to stop the timer now. Alright, well, when we come back from break, we've got one final game for the night from Anon. We'll see in a bit. Hopefully Toon will get back soon.
Hopefully.
If not, well, that's his problem.
Thought you were gonna milk the 30 minutes for all they're worth, dude.
Yeah, I milked them for all they were worth. A Bobo throwing me off the edge 3 times.
So about 2 cents. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just started my 1 minute break.
I mean, with inflation, a Bobo throwing you off is probably worth at least, 50 cents.
Hey, it's Mama.
Man, I remember whenever a Bobo throwing you off only cost a nickel.
Man, the good old days. I always hated them.
Chocolate.
I don't know about you, Toon, but break finished for me, so we're just gonna get on with the game reveal.
I still have like 5 seconds left on it.
He'll be fine. Our last game of the night from Anon.
He's currently away.
Oh.
Of course he's away too.
Naturally. Like you do.
No wonder you
Anon.
guys share the brain cell so often. You both go AFK at the same
Nope,
time.
I just saw
Anon.
the text, Mom. I'm sorry. I told you he's away.
I know. Doesn't mean I can't call his name. Maybe I'll show up. Maybe I can summon him like Beetlejuice.
He's not Beetlejuice.
Why are we talking about Beetlejuice?
Beak due to incompatibility, no. If you have another, it's basically just games that are officially on it, because I tried putting an SMZ 3 seed into it, and it did not work. So if you have an official game, like an officially released game, you can submit that, otherwise I can just refund you the points. Yeah, you're here, Anon, right? You're here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So tell us about your game that you've got.
So, you know how, like, I think it was my first or second thing that I posted on here was Prince of Persia, right?
Yes, I do remember Prince of Persia, as it's known as the cinematic platformer. We've got something else, I guess, cinematic here, but it's not a platformer.
Oh, no, it's a fighting game, funny enough.
Yeah.
It was Jordan Mechner's first game before he even made Prince of Persia.
Oh!
I give you Karateka for the NES.
Yes.
I would have gone for
Famicom, technically, but...
Yeah.
I would have gone for the other ports that were more pretty, but this was in the cards.
Just looking at the title, why am I so scared?
My brain cell's too fried. I just missed all of that. I'm sorry.
I will give that a try after Beak and see if it works. And if it does, hooray! It'll be cursed. Probably. Anyway, yeah. Karateka. Or however the hell you say it.
I think that's how you're supposed to say it.
Karateka. I am expecting at least a few deaths right off the bat because of how this game controls.
Oh my goodness, look at the Japanese box art.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh. Oh.
Oh my.
From USA!
Why are those buttons backwards? I'm gonna need to fix that in my Stream Deck. I can do that really quick, though.
Also, a mom just said hi and on.
Hi, dear.
I mean,
USA and part of
NES or
Canada and Mexico.
It was for Famicom, I believe.
Oh, okay. Hold up. I gotta change that.
But, you know, Famicom and NES kind of run off the same thing.
Same thing, different names.
More or less.
I can honestly see like some of the inspiration that this game had put into Prince of Persia.
Yeah. Well, it's the same kind of rotoscoping.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Alright, but
Almost as old as me.
buttons got a little bit fucky, so I'm trying to currently fix them.
Wait, are we all ready, or did
I'm still fixing things, so hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, some of my Stream Deck buttons got a little bit scrambled, so I'm currently in the midst of trying to get those working again.
I'm saving up to get a Stream Deck myself.
Yeah. I have the Stream Deck XL, which has 32 buttons on it, and I use it to basically make all my RBC-related stuff nice and easy.
I know I don't need one that big unless I really just don't want to change pages on the Stream Deck app.
Okay, I think I see what I messed up. I'm gonna need to look over some of my stream assets then after RBC to make sure everything works properly. But I can worry about that later because I have the game set up.
I just now realized I just took a look at the goddamn box art. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
I was gonna say what part.
There's some interesting box art out there. Let me just
The more you look at it, the more interesting it becomes.
change the game name. Alright, I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
I don't know about you, but that don't look like America.
I don't know. I mean, it's close enough.
I was gonna say Florida might be in the wrong spot there. That looks like
It's Mexico.
We don't talk about Florida.
Alright,
Hey.
is everyone ready?
Yeah. I think.
Alright, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Karateka!
Oh crap! The demo played, and I don't think you can skip it.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah, after it actually starts, once he starts moving.
And fastest death.
Do we already have a death?
Yeah,
What, you
I
jumped
did that on
over the
purpose.
edge?
I think I immediately I hit down and I died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
if you walk, if you can go into fighting mode and then
Yes.
walk off the cliff.
so when you reach an opponent, you have to go into your fighting stance by hitting
I
down.
killed someone.
Usually people like to get lawyers before they say stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be your lawyer, Toon.
Oh.
I hate to disappoint you. But yeah, remembering your fighting stance is always important. Alright, time to punch and kick!
Is there any way to like block?
Punch, kick, it's all in the mind.
No, I don't think there's any way to block.
You just beat the shit out of them before they beat the shit out of you.
Okay, well that's the first fight done.
I think in general you can use punches if you're like right up in their grill, and then if you're a little bit further back, you want to use kicks.
The end. Well, I think that's it. I beat the game, guys. Oh, we're done. Alright, fine. I'll reload it.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't paying attention, and so I walked straight into them when I was not in, fighting stance, and I died.
Yep, when approaching anybody except for one person, you always need to be in fighting mode.
Oh, you can kick high if you hold up while kicking.
Oh.
Just make sure you're kicking when you're doing it, or you're gonna end up back in your walking mode.
Yeah, and you don't want to do that while you're fighting.
Yeah. Okay, second fight's down.
Nice. Yeah, I just did the first fight again.
Originally released on the Apple II. Actually, it's kind of funny. The Apple II version came on a floppy disk, and he actually programmed it to where that if you put it in upside down, it'll load the game upside down.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I don't quite understand how the health how you get health back. It's like sometimes you do and sometimes you don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if your max health goes down over time or what.
Possibly. It's cinematic. This is how cinema works. Alright. On to the next fight. So how many fights are there then?
They keep coming till you get through the doors, I think.
Yeah.
If you can kick their face, you do a ton of damage, by the way.
Well, I landed a face kick.
Actually, I'm just spamming the face kick, and it's practically just doing the fight for me. What?
Oh, yeah.
That's bullcrap.
Alright, face kicked.
As I was walking into the door, another enemy spawned in immediately and hit me. And killed me. Immediately.
Oh my god. Yep, that happened. That just happened to me as well.
That is... what a way to program a game, right?
Yep.
I don't think this is going to last long, because I really don't want to go through that gauntlet again.
I mean, at least they're not hard fights.
I'm pretty much just spamming my way through.
Probably willing to give it one more go.
Yeah, I'm giving it one more.
Come on.
Actually, see what the long play says for how long this game is.
I don't think it's super long.
Long play says 11 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a super long game.
Yeah.
I made it inside the building.
Ah! I got killed by a bird.
Oh no, the bird. So I guess the fights do get harder as you go along. And the health bar is not exactly, that noticeable.
Yeah.
Alright, another fight done. Time to keep running. I guess when I reach the gate, I should just go into fighting stance just to be prepared if another one comes out.
I keep an eye up there to see whether or not the enemy...
Yeah, but if you get right to the end gate, it will spawn immediately as when you kill the guy that was there.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It looks like you can also kick low, too.
Yeah, I don't know how effective that one would be.
You can make their shins hurt.
I'm sure if you kick low, it's more of a, like, just another way for you to dodge an attack and you hit them. Because I notice sometimes when I kick up, they'll go to kick me, but they don't hit nothing.
Alright, so after I take this one out, I should be able to get myself through the gate and into the next area.
Watch out for the bird.
Good advice. Always good life advice. Watch out for the bird.
Because the bird will insta-kill you if you're not in fighting. And it has no warning.
I will probably get slaughtered by the bird. I fully expect to. Alright, through the door.
Yeah, he immediately spawned. I stayed in fighting stance just in case.
I wonder if anybody here is going to end up dying to losing too much health in a fight, not like just not being in fighting stance.
Yeah, it's entirely possible.
I've actually gotten pretty close to it, but I got unlucky. It seems like you recover more. It's not really health so much as it is stamina.
That makes sense.
It's
Okay,
more
I
like,
was able to walk through the door.
Yeah, it's more like you're like pushing, not quite, losing health so much as it is like who's pushing furthest.
It does seem that stamina does get lower the further you go, however.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Well, I didn't get an eye about a bird. There was actually a sound effect to indicate a bird for me, but I don't know if that sound effect always plays.
No, maybe I just didn't notice it.
Alright, I think I'm done only because I don't know how much further I can keep my interest on this, but it's not a bad game. I'm not quitting out of rage. I'm just quitting because
Quitting out of boredom, I see.
yeah. Sorry guys.
I'm gonna see if I can beat the game
I'm
because,
about to die.
as we established, it's not a super long game.
Yeah, I mean,
And I died due to battle.
Oh
Yeah, I
no.
think that's where I'm gonna call it.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting a little bit more complex in their movements the further in you go. Alright, let's keep an ear out for birds.
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 Bird up. Dun, dun, dun.
Yep. There was a sound effect for the bird.
yeah, I heard it. I think I heard it before, but I didn't figure out what it was.
I keep forgetting. Every time I unplug my Xbox controller from my computer, it turns my Xbox on.
Oops.
Wish I could figure out, though, how to effectively damage birds, though. Because, like, I can enter the fighting stance to not immediately die to birds, but I still take a
That's the
shit
part
ton
you
of
don't.
I may have to
damage.
punch them. I wouldn't be surprised.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
There's a fucking website for this game.
Huh. I think I've seen, like, an Atari 7800 port of this game.
There is a remake of this game. What?
Of course there is.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Of course there is.
Played it, but
Remake on iOS, PSN, XBLA, and Steam. How old is this website?
Oh, yep, I died to combat.
Oh,
The end.
oh, what the heck? This looked weird. The remake looks bizarre.
Alright, well, I think that's going to be a timed end unless anybody wants to keep going.
let me go. Keep going until I die.
Go for it.
Rhythm-based combat mechanic, 3 playable characters, 3 endings, unique real-time musical score?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Not okay. Now I died.
Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to go ahead and stop the timer here. And let's
This has
talk...
been interesting.
Yeah. Let's talk about the games that we had then. So, let me go grab the records. Our first game of the night was the Horde for Sega Saturn. Like most RTSs, I figured the learning curve was going to be steep, so...
It's a game.
I mean, it's an interesting idea for a game.
If y'all had a nickel for every time I've said that.
It's a game.
Yeah, it exists.
Yeah.
I mean, I applaud it for what it's trying to do. I'm not certain it quite pulls it off, but it's certainly trying something interesting.
I agree. The this is also, I can confirm that this is one of those all in the manual things. A lot of the stuff that I described to you, you can find in the manual, along with stuff like descriptions of all the different types of enemies you'll encounter. So, a lot of info there. A lot of entertaining FMV cutscenes as well. As we saw from the opening.
Yep.
Also, again, this was Toys for Bob.
Yeah?
Let that sink in.
Which I think was an interesting revelation for some. Our second game of the night, Toy Story 2 on N64.
Is it bad to say I honestly expected worse?
I mean,
I think a lot of people expected worse.
yeah, I think a lot of people did expect worse. That was pretty decent.
I played Toy Story 2 before on PS1, as I mentioned before, so I knew what my expectations were going to this, and yeah, it's an alright collectathon. There's some things that I talked about during it that I wish it had, like a screen to show you your progress in each one that you could just pull up from the menu. But it still functions, fine enough. Levels are short but fun. Got some exploration there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a perfectly competent collectathon platformer, and yeah, I mean, I don't really have any complaints about it.
Definitely the type of game you could get your kid if they're a fan of Toy Story 2, the movie, and they'd probably get some fun out of it.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, I used to own if I don't still own the thing, so...
Yep. Our third game, Dragon's Lair on NES.
So, how about the possible movie that's coming out of Dragon's Lair?
Just don't want to talk about the game at all.
They wanted to really...
They wanted to make a game. That doesn't mean they should have, though.
I mean, it's a way of translating the arcade game to the NES. I'm just reminded of a statement by Ian Malcolm. You were so invested in whether or not you could, you didn't stop to think whether you should.
Yeah, and they definitely should have stopped to think if they should. But here we are now, talking about it here.
It's all definitely a game.
Not that it lasted the full 30, but I think we got like 4 minutes in.
It lasted longer than, what was it, Bratz?
Yeah.
So that probably says something.
Yeah, as the old saying goes, better than Bratz the movie, the game.
Yep, you know that phrase, and so do I.
And our fourth game of the night, a very different kind of dragon, Double Dragon 2: The Revenge for NES.
I'm sad now. Thanks for reminding me.
I mean, your blunder was not as bad as mine, I think.
No, I think I looked at both of them. I think Toons is worse.
But I also jumped into the water with lives, but I ended up jumping off a cliff with no lives.
Well, so here's the thing. Toon fell in the water in stage 4. Like, he walked down.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did too, because I didn't think it would do that. I thought it was a pit of water is what he was talking about. I did that exact thing.
Yeah. But yeah, Double Dragon 2, it's good. It's ruthless. I actually didn't know about the Get More Lives thing that Veritasu was talking about, so that was an interesting thing to learn.
And it actually does have continues.
Oh, does it?
You have to put in a button combination.
Oh, it's one of those games. Yeah, because I can think of at least a few games where it's like, yeah, there's continues, but you have to put in the button combination. Heck, even the first Super Mario Brothers does that.
Yeah, I think the Japanese version just had a continue option.
Yeah, which makes more sense, but what makes sense to us doesn't make sense to developers all the time.
Yeah.
And our last game for tonight, Karateka for NES, specifically Famicom.
Also a game.
Well, I can see where Prince of Persia came from.
Cinematic fighting game.
It's not complex, but I'll admit I kind of liked it.
I would rather play the Horde.
Ouch.
Harsh, but
Ooch,
fair.
man. Ooch.
I would, okay, but I'd rather play anything else that was here except Dragon's Lair.
Hooray! I made everyone suffer.
Screw you two.
Fuck you too, buddy.
I love you too, bud.
Alright. Rankings time. So here's Anon's rankings here from best to worst: Toy Story 2, Double Dragon 2, Karateka, The Horde, and Dragon's Lair. What about FlameBlood, your list?
Honestly, my list is the exact same.
Reasonable. I'm gonna personally put Double Dragon 2 at the top for mine. I'm gonna put The Horde in second because once I started to understand how it worked, I did enjoy that game a lot more. So that's definitely a game I could just, like, sit down and play. Apparently the long play is like 4 or 5 hours long, so you'd definitely be at that game for a while. Third, I'm gonna put Toy Story 2. Fourth, I'm gonna put Karateka. And Dragon's Lair at the bottom. That's not much of a surprise. I enjoyed it, but that doesn't make it good. Toon, your list.
Well, let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Toy Story 2 in first, for obvious reasons. I'm not even much of a Disney person or Pixar, but that was actually somewhat palatable. Then I would probably say Double Dragon 2. Because I was having fun up until I became sad.
Sadness required.
Next up is Karateka. It's interesting. I like the animation work. Question mark.
Yeah.
I think the only thing saving the Horde from 5th place is not because Dragon's Lair is like, oh my god, I don't like it. I like what Dragon's Lair does. It's ruthless and evil and hateful, but and a bit trolly, but you know, it has its moments. But the only thing that really saves the Horde for me is just the intro cutscene. That is all. And even then, it barely.
Also,
bears.
Dragon's Lair had its moments. When did you get to those moments? Because I never saw any of those moments.
I got past the first screen. Let me have my moment, please.
I got halfway through the second screen.
Okay. Veritasu, then, your list.
Okay, starting at the top, I'm gonna put Double Dragon 2 in first. I mean, it's a classic, and I really, really like the game. It works well for me. Second's gonna be Toy Story 2. That was pleasantly, surprisingly good. Perfectly competent, and you know, I'm not the biggest sit down and play collectathons anymore guy, but that would be a perfectly decent one to play. 3 is gonna be Karateka. It's simple, but it's enjoyable. Just hard. 4th is gonna be the Horde. Again, I kind of admire what it's trying to do. I'm not quite on board with it, but it's being innovative, and I applaud that. And last is going to be Dragon's Lair. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's all you have to say. You do not have to say any words, it's okay.
I don't have words for it.
The pain is clear in their eyes.
Alright, well, that is going to be a ramp then. What does everybody have going on? Starting with Anon.
I'm just here for the RBC, but every once in a while I'll probably stream something.
Alright. Sorry, I'm also trying to juggle things in another Discord as well. FlameBlood, what do you have going on?
Well, I'm hoping this Monday I can actually continue my Metroid Prime stream, because I really would like to finish the game up, but work kept getting caught up with me on stuff, and I took a few extra shifts. Like, it's just been crazy lately for me. I haven't been able to stream outside of work in a while.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I've got going on.
Veritasu, what do you have going on?
Well, tomorrow I'm hopefully gonna work more on playing Shadowrun Dragonfall.
Okay. Soon. Do you have anything going on?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I think I might take a small break, maybe get something else to eat, because I just came home after doing work and then shopping, and then just turned on my computer, got all the stream stuff ready. So I might eat, and then I'll probably maybe restart stream. But we'll see what happens. What about you, Nick? What do you have planned?
Tomorrow I'm doing an archipelago in the Lunar Heights Arcade Discord that is going to be restreamed here. All the feeds that are up, be it Twitch feeds or Discord feeds, it's all going to be restreamed to my Twitch. I'm going to be going offline for a bit, but I'm going to be live shortly after because I have a channel redemption thing to do. Because one of my newest channel point redemptions is to pick a Super Nintendo game for me to play in ZSNES 0.15 and see how much of a garbled mess it's going to be in that. And so we're going to be doing that in a little bit with Do Re Mi Fantasy. I'm going to go offline for a bit to get all that set up, and I will be live again pretty shortly with that, and it's going to be fun and totally not terrible. I'll see you all later.
See you guys soon.
See you, everyone.